Good morning, guys. A long time no see. My voice is a bit raspy. I just wanted to introduce this video. I was gonna do it properly and get up my lights set up and whatnot, but I just thought let me just do this first. My hair is overdue. So I've had this hair in for about 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Yeah, about 3 weeks going on 4 weeks. So as you can see, it's getting a bit, it's getting a bit old, it needs some revival. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do to it. But like I always say, we try and minimize how much time we spend. So I'm gonna do faux locks today, and I aim to finish it today if possible. Today, actually no, not if possible, I want to finish it today. So that's my goal. So I've set a goal, I want to finish it today. So basically what I'm gonna do is, rather than taking my hair out, I'm just gonna wrap it, and that's gonna be my faux locks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the front and redo them again. So hopefully it shouldn't take me too long. Fingers crossed. But the thing is, I've never done faux locks with my hair this like tiny, because I'm doing faux locks, it's always quite like thick. But we'll see. We'll see. This is how long it is, so it's probably not going to be that long when I finish, but I'm going to show you as I go along. But basically, yeah, follow me on today's journey. Thanks. This popcorn, amazing. It's so good. A perfect mix of sweet and salty.
See on the single, got to up in my hustle, no face slow down. Don't know it enough for beef for short down. Steady on my grind from morning straight to sundown. Everybody call me, make I come that show now. Who know want to money, who know want to search. Baba bless me, no be money. I know if you can't and they my body. Who know want to money? Who know want to search? Baba bless me, no be money. I know if you can't and they my body. Everywhere you go, I go there by your side, and I go feel let you know.
Hey guys, so I finally finished. It didn't take too long because I only did part of it, and I also didn't braid it all the way to the bottom because there's no need, because I'm gonna wrap it up anyway. So yeah, if you haven't seen my last video, by the way, I also used this hair, and I used that for Marley twist. Soft and silky is pretty good. So if you haven't seen it, I'll link it down in the description box below. It's how to Marley twists, in case you want to twist your hair this winter or not. Anyway, let's get straight into the wrapping process. You're going to need a lighter, just so you need to seal the ends, just because you need to seal the ends of the faux lock, so you get that faux lock vibe. That makes sense. Funny enough, I actually have more brown than black, which is annoying. I have more brown than black, but you're gonna have to work with it. What I'm gonna do is, basically, you have this little part. So you want to, get a little short part where you kind of, I don't know how to explain this, where you kind of hold it with your braid. So this little part, you hold it with your braid just so this can hang off, so you have something that it's kind of holding on to, and then you just start wrapping around, really. I want to make sure you wrap quite carefully. Not carefully, quite carefully, I would say. This is quite thin, to be honest. So I think I'm going to need another one, but we'll just go with this. But just make sure when you're wrapping, you're putting it as closely together as possible. So you don't want to wrap here and then go on and wrap like here. I don't know if that makes sense, because then you're going to see the braid. So you want to make sure that it covers as much of the braid as possible, because you don't want the braids peeking through. And that would make more sense when I use the brown one, because you would see that hopefully none of the braids will be able to show through. just because you find that at the end the hair will probably start to run out because it's not as long as your braids. Actually, it depends on how braids your long are, how long your braids are. So this is still quite a bit here, so I'm just gonna finish that up till, let's see, a little amount is done. So usually when you have about this much left, you don't want to go all the way down. You don't want to keep wrapping because it gets a bit too thin. So what you want to do is kind of flick this part back up and then start winding back up again, rather than continuing to wind to like wrap it down. Let me see. Yeah. So flick this part back up and kind of hold it against the hair going up, and then start wrapping up the way. And this kind of makes this kind of end at the bottom to kind of seal it up. But basically it gives it like this really blunt end, wrapping it up the way. You know. And kind of then just leave at once. So this is what we have here at the moment. So it's quite blunt and goes all the way to the top. But I still have this bit left that I'm continuing to wrap up the way. And this is where your lighter comes in. Lighter to kind of seal it. Because of the texture of the hair, it would kind of burn it, which would make it stick. So bear in mind, you probably want to be in a well ventilated area. But what I do with the rest is I just kind of wrap it up around the same area, so it's kind of tied up. So this is where I kind of wrapped up the end of the thing. So I'm just gonna go like this, and that would kind of dissolve any flyaways as well as seal the hair. If you're not confident in doing this by yourself, I suggest that you don't, especially if you're not meant to be using a lighter. So that's what it kind of looks like right now compared to the braid. I'm going to just open my windows because it's already getting a little bit. Moving on to the next, I've got a brown one here. I'm going to do the same thing.
To let you go, daddy go. Don't you feel my lingo? I feel to put your ring on it, oh. Tell me, do you feel me, though?
Get a supersonic man out of you. See, it's going back to brown. It's a little bit awkward, like I said. But it's okay. You do with it like that. We deal with it like that. You don't have to use the fire all over your hair, all over the strand if you don't want to, because it makes it very like sticky to things. It's gonna stick to each other just because of the way it burns.
Tell me where you come from. She said you need a G from London. She never seen a PH boy before. She never read GRA before. Where you come from? She said she need a G from London. She never seen a PH boy before.
Hey guys, so this is the final look. I made this hair last week, so it's been a week since I made this hair. Was it a week? Yeah, no. It's been about a week since I made it. And I said I was gonna come back immediately after I finished. So this is what it looks like after a week. It's roughened up, it's getting a bit more scruffy, which is the look I'm going for. So it looks like it's coming straight off my head, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I'm going for. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The length is kind of up to like my boob length, and yeah, that's really everything I have to say about it. I'm gonna take this for a while. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video.